Well, Amir, what's the deal, man? I appreciate you coming through for the interview and locking in with me and all that.
You already know. And man, shout out JD, you know we here. Yeah, it's like that.
How was your 2021 treating you?
Shit, you know we been on some shit, man. Fuck with the latest music, trolling ops. Everybody go stream, trolling ops, all three. And free little bucks too, free bro, you know. Go tune in on all that recent shit. Bro, about to come home and fuck your heads up, you know. And we about to turn up. We been turning up though, but yeah.
I see you just dropped your new single, All Three. That shit pushing like 20K in a few days, man.
Yeah.
Definitely putting numbers on the scoreboard, man.
Yeah.
Do you normally write or freestyle?
I'm gonna keep it a beat, bro. I do both. Like
A little bit of both.
I freestyle, then I say some real shit, or I have some real shit, and then I freestyle the rest. Like that's how I craft that shit. So like all that shit be hot.
So your new joint, All Three, was that written or was that a freestyle joint?
That shit was half written, half freestyle.
Oh, facts.
That's how that shit went.
So since this our first interview, we're gonna take it from the top, man. So for the people that don't know, tell them where you from.
You already know, man. From 64th and Calhoun, AKO to the 4. You know what the fuck going on, man.
So what was it like growing up around West Philly?
Regular, that shit regular, bro. Until a certain shit happened, then that shit went left. But that shit regular for real.
So how you get into making music? Like how you first started rapping and shit?
You mean, bro, core, like coming up listening to core, bro. That shit motivated me. All that shit he was going through, that shit was real relatable, right? So that shit made me want to go to the studio and say my shit. And then that shit just grinding from there, and shit like that.
How long you been making music?
Probably since like, probably like 2016, or yeah, like 2015, 16, probably like 16. Yeah, probably like 2016.
Facts. What was the people reaction when you dropped your first song?
My first song from just all the way back then?
Yeah, like your first joint, like what was the people, they was fucking with it? It was like keep going?
Nah, they just calling that shit ass. Like that shit was half and half, like some people say that shit was ass, and some people say that shit was like, you mean, but that shit really ain't matter though, for real.
What made you like want to keep going? Like, cause some niggas they'll drop a song and some people say it's ass and they just be like, yo, fuck this shit then. Like, what made you still like keep your foot on the gas with that shit?
Bro, cause this shit ain't no cap. This shit me. Like this shit all from the heart. Whatever it is, every song it could be whatever. So it's like that shit ain't never gonna stop.
Now you said you was listening to Core and shit. Who else you was listening to before you was rapping? Like, was you in tune with like Beans or Lil Wayne or any of them type of artists?
No, I don't even listen to a lot of them industry niggas and shit like that. I don't listen to them niggas like that. But of course I'ma just hear that shit. But other than Core, I fuck with a lot of Florida niggas, bro. I listen to a lot of Florida niggas.
Who you listening to now?
Right now, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I don't even really be trying to listen to music like that no more, bro. But I fuck with shit though. But I don't even really be trying to listen to shit. But I fuck with shit though.
Now, how did you and Lil Bucks meet? The first song I heard from you was We Spinnin' 2. I feel like I was a little late. Like, about time I caught on to that shit was at like 800K, some shit like that. That shit was already buzzing.
Yeah.
So how that song come about and shit?
That shit was like, that been my man, you feel me? On a tip like that, we ain't really start, hopping on that wave until like we started linking up in the hood and shit like that, cause we was in 2 different grades and shit like that, so everything was a little different and shit. But it was on the tip like playing the block and shit, free my man G4. Let's say my man G4 was on, and my man Hefe, he put up a bet, right? The bet was $50 on who gonna run who on a song, just period, right? And me and Bucks went to the store. My man Ghost had his money on me, and Hefe had his money on Bucks. Bang. Go to the studio, record the song. So it wasn't even on no tip, like we about to go record and like, yeah, bro, we about to cook up. We about to make some shit for this day and the third. And you already know how we went that joint, just all, yeah, like all that type shit. That shit just came about, bro. I ain't gonna lie, so once we made this song and then the bet was cleared, I ain't even gonna say who won because that's my man. I ain't gonna say who won since that's my brother, right? But the song just went. So that shit was just like, man, we ain't even know that shit was gonna do that. That's how that first song went.
Did we spin in the first joint, right?
That's how we Spinnin too. That's how we Spinnin went. Yeah, that's how we Spinnin went.
Now, how the second joint come about?
The second joint came about because, the second joint came about because after we seen the first one at like 400K, we was just on the tip like, fuck it, we ain't lying. We about to give them a tip on that tip. You see what I'm saying? Like this song called We Spinnin. You see what I'm saying? So we just give them a 2. And then that shit just did what it did. That shit was just triple the you mean.
That shit up there too. I think that shit like a little bit over 1.7 million, man.
Yeah, that shit.
That shit definitely buzzing.
Yeah, that shit, right. I don't even know what that shit doing. We trying like 10 more, but
fix.
Yeah.
So how the We Spinnin 2 remix joint come about with Sim Santana? How that shit come about? He reached out or y'all reached out for him to jump on that joint or?
I ain't gonna lie, we reached out to him to hop on that joint. And we linked up, from the same hood, so it was like, you mean? Then we did that.
That's tough, man. Do you feel like it's brotherly love in Philly?
Nah. You see the murder rate, see what I'm saying?
Well, with all the violence going on in the city, what's your thoughts on it and what's your advice to all the young boys out there listening to your music?
Keep it a bean. All honesty. See, like, on some real shit, like, honestly, you really got a choice with this shit. But I feel like everybody be, like, pumping it when they say, like, don't do this and don't do that. Like you really can sit there and control what a young nigga doing. Whatever he around is going. See what I'm saying? So, for real, like I say, is like you got a choice with this shit. Once you pick the right one. You see what I'm saying? Whatever one you comfortable with and you standing on it, then you mean. But I'd rather all youngins take the thorough route, school and shit like that.
Yeah, that's thorough, man. What song you feel like got you lit?
Song that got me lit, I would say Stalling Out.
Stalling Out?
Yeah.
Your song Come Outside with Bucks and D4M Ski. That shit over like 1.7 million. Rest in peace to D4M Ski.
Yeah, definitely RP, bro.
How that joint come together?
That shit, I ain't gonna lie, bro. We was in the studio just probably like 100 deep. We in the studio. We got bottles. We don't even drink or nothing. We just got bottles and shit, all type shit. We just in the studio freestyling and shit. Ski ain't even come to the session, right? So once we had made the song, like why you high, you not trying to come outside, shit like that, we had just said, no, we about to do a vid. Niggas like, no, get Ski on this joint. He ain't come to the session though. We like, no, fuck that. We about to, no, just do a vid to this joint. Shit gonna trim anyway. He like, no, wait for me. So we waited like 2 weeks, bro. That shit was worth it. He came back to the stool, same thing. He hopped on that joint. We always vibing. Linked up for a vid. That shit went dumb.
Yeah, that shit definitely buzzing on the YouTube. That shit pushing like 2 million. Facts. Speaking of Lil Bus, what's the situation with Lil Bus when he coming home and shit?
Shit, man, definitely freak, bro, for sure. Miss Lil bro. I ain't even gonna like just say his come home date. You see what I'm saying? But we definitely gonna be home soon, and he definitely might see his face.
Facts, free Lil Bus, man. Yeah, I peep you have a mixtape called Wasn't Meant. What's the reason behind the name of that tape?
Cause like, and that wasn't even before. That was like a little minute ago, right? So it was on the tip. Like, I already knew I was gonna pop with this shit, but I knew like that shit really wasn't meant. I just made it to be. See what I'm saying? So like, that's why I called that shit that. And then that shit just come from the pain. Like, that shit really wasn't meant. Be like, you niggas like me, it be meant for all downfalls. You gotta really be eyes and shit. So like, that's why I called that shit that. And that shit lead up to the day, to my Golden Child tape that just got taken down.
I was just about to ask you about that. Cause I knew you dropped a tape, but I tried to look it up and that shit wasn't like popping up. So you plan on like re-dropping that joint or?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I took it upon myself to like, for all the supporters and fans and shit, I took it upon myself to just put a few singles on Apple Music so niggas could, whatever song they fuck with, you could just go listen to it knowing it's not on the tape. But no, regardless of all that, it's like, I ain't even about to dwell. I'm about to drop another tape, so y'all be on, go for that this month. You already know, it's called Pain Story. So I'm about to put out a tape right now to fulfill all that, and even harder. So.
Can we expect any futures on the tape?
You know what's crazy, bro? Nah, bro, cause I'm gonna keep it a bean, like, it was a fast type process, and if anybody was gonna be on it, it was gonna be Bucks. You see what I'm saying? So, but I got another tape coming after that, right? Another tape coming after that, an album, right? And that's gonna be filled with tough features. So we gonna, but this one all me though. So we gonna go full throttle.
So if I was trying to put someone onto your music, what's the first song I should play them?
Damn, to this day.
Yeah.
Damn, play President. That shit.
President.
I feel like if you play this song President, that
the
shit,
first joint, right? Play the first joint.
Sure. I feel like if you play that shit gonna like make you wanna listen to all my other shit. You gonna blend into different vibes. I'm gonna become a fan. Fuck with that shit.
What's your favorite song you recorded?
My favorite song I recorded? I ain't gonna lie. My favorite song?
The top 3, if it come down to it.
Alright, my top 3 favorite songs. 64th Street Story. From the Start. And Ricky Barnes.
Make sure y'all go tune that shit out, man.
Yeah,
make sure y'all go tune in ASAP.
About to drop. See what I'm saying? No bullshit, and there's no disappointments. And free all the guys too.
What would you say changed the most since you've been rapping? Like the people around you, the money, the bitches. Like what would you say changed the most like since you've been popping with the rap shit?
Shit, fuck around. Fuck around, be my mental. Yeah, probably my mental.
Break that down. Why you say you're mental and shit?
Bro, cause that shit I don't know, bro. All this shit be fake, bro. So that shit just be, if anything, it be my mental, bro. I really can't even really break it down. It's just like this shit you see make you think another way and then move off how you thinking. Cause it ain't.
Any advice for any up and coming artists?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, don't discourage yourself. For sure, cause I never know when that shit's gonna happen. So it's like that shit really could just be tomorrow. So I say, if you hot and you wanna do that shit and grind. That's
Favorite place to get a cheesesteak?
favorite place to get a cheesesteak? Shit, I ain't gonna lie. Damn, I be fucking with them joints. Probably South Street.
Escobibble's, John?
Yeah, I can't even be saying where I be going. Y'all niggas know where I be going. But yeah, I be fucking with that shit.
Favorite Philly clothing brands?
Shout out, damn, I want to shout out my man, but I don't even can't pronounce his name. Bro, like, I'm trying, cause my man named Roddy Cheese or some shit like that. I don't know his name, but shout out, shout out, bro, right, let me see. It's clothing lines. You said who? Oh, shout out to my session. But damn, shout out, I gotta remember his name, bro.
It's a lot of clothing brands though, man. It's fucking.
It is. Matter of fact, shout out Savannah, man. Shout out Savannah. He definitely links me with some shit. Shout out Savannah too. Y'all know who that is. Who cop. Fuck with that shit.
Now, are you looking forward to signing to a major deal, or you want to stay independent?
I ain't gonna lie. Right now, I'm gonna stay independent for right now. I ain't really on a major label wave right now. I'm trying to grow, like outstanding until I want them to see me. So.
Now I see you work with a lot of artists in the city. I see you work with OT7 Kwani, Blizzo, 100 Deep. Who would you say is your favorite artist to work with?
Damn, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Blizzo really my man. Like, I fuck with everybody though. Kwani, Blizzo, fucking Boring them, 220. I fuck with a lot of niggas, bro. But Blizzo, I fuck with Blizzo heavy, sure. That's like, we got our whole chemistry when we record. That shit just be like, got two different sounds and all that. That shit be coming out hot. Like how Dead Rivals was, I be trying to get it in this stew. It be bullshit, but now I fuck with Blizzo heavy.
For anyone that want to work with you, how can they contact you?
for the music group page if you need to act real shit, because I don't even be trying like y'all niggas be no, like they camera really got hear this shit, bro. Like,
no, that's not the name.
That's not before the music group. What's that?
Before the
Hey, oh yeah, my fault, bro. I was so high right there. You hear me? My fault, bro. Cause I was just about to snap when the niggas would be asking for features and shit. They were all professional and shit. You burn me the fuck out. So, but yeah, like one feature you tap in with before the noise music. Bro gonna add the page for you and shit. I mean, if it's really that deep, you email me. My email in my bio if it's really that deep. I mean,
You fuck with any Philly producers?
yeah, I fuck with it. Damn, I used to a lot of niggas hot. I fuck with Pride by Nas. I fuck with like I'm a nigga that I don't forget your name, like. I fuck with KO shit. I fuck with the boy Caviola shit. Oh yeah, shout out Hefe, dog. He really got some shit. Shout out to 220 producers, got some shit. Yeah, I be fucking with some producers.
How can other Philly producers like contact you? Like, what's your email to send beats through and all that?
My email is my first and last name. 111. Just email me the beats. Like, ain't a lot of niggas be DMing me like, yo, I got some beats for you. Let me send them through. What's your email? Like when that shit in the bio, should be like throwing me off type shit. That don't make sense. So the joint in the bio is what I'm saying. Just send them joints through and I'ma cook them.
You ever got to a point where you was about to quit rap?
Yeah, bro, when my man died, but you know, we ain't even gonna get into all that.
What's the realest shit you ever wrote?
The realest shit I ever wrote probably was a song Heartless. That I was in my bed that day. Bro. I was fucking, I was going through the motions and shit. I was with Bucks. We had just left a show. Like I was show we leave. I was in my bed, bro. I don't even know. I was tripping that day. So yeah, I wrote that shit from the heart on some shit. That shit did numbers.
You said Heartless, right?
Yeah.
What you would say is 3 things you need in the studio?
3 things you need in the studio? Shit, me. You know, I stay with some design. I ain't gonna show them design, but I stay with some design. Get my hair right, fuck with it. Be off the shit to whatever, no back. And stay with a backwood. And I keep a hot ass engineer, bro. A lot of niggas shitty, no bullshit. So you gotta have a hot ass engineer too. Keep them 3 things in the stew. Some design, backwoods, and a hot ass engineer. And all you got is hits all day. You ain't even gotta do too much.
What's your plans for 2022? What you got coming up for next year?
Shit, I would say, bro, elevation to the max, bro, with everything. Ain't really, the work gonna speak for itself, you know, but my plans for is to just get bigger out of Philly, shit like that.
As we wrap it up, you want to give anybody a shout out?
Yeah, for sure. Shout out all my supporters, bro. Yeah, everybody who rock with me, fuck with my shit, push my shit, etc. You know, and free the guys too, you know, and yeah, you know that shit in the vein too, like really free the guys. That's about it, though. Shout out JD.
Man, I appreciate you, bro.